More short balls this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the first over. The batting team are now on 3 for none.
Going with pace now.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
Oh, great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Got onto that so
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Bumrah from the northern end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Square cut, finds point, no run. Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Got that away nicely.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will he reply?
Great shot, he's pulled that one away, 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Perfectly timed.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? No, no, no. Terrible shot. Mitchell ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the fifth over. The batting team are now on 32 for 1.
Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to go through the air, but 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Massive outside edge.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Mumbai are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Goes over the top with that shot. Everyone's gone up. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the over. The batting team are now 52 for 1.
Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Misses everything. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Edge, but it drops safely. Pandya has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The right armour is coming into the attack from the northern end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Edged it. No one there. It could be 4.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 64 for 2.
Pandya from the southern end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Doesn't beat the infield.
Mitchell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Couldn't get it through the field. Pandya ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Finds the edge. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged, unplayable. Mumbai with a massive shout. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The batsman.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the over. The score is now 80 for 3.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Chawla shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
End of the 12th over. The score is now 85 for 3.
Mudwell from the northern end. Mudwell over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a confident appeal.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Big edge. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, swept and long as well. That's a terrific shot. 6 more.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Perfectly timed. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Pandya back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Smacks that away through the gap.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders. You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Thick edge. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the southern end. That is quite extraordinary. Ali, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Ali has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nicked it. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Good shot. A beauty.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
And that's the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. Oh, that is a beauty. An in-swinging Yorker and the batter is gone.
It's another wicket, it's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on. Will collect that one, though. Wow, that's missed the lot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the southern end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Caught, gone. Super catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Bumrah from the northern end. Goes over the top with that shot. Huge edge. Edged it. Ali staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Team are now on
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Mumbai managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Brilliant shot there.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Smacks that away through the gap. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Massive outside edge. And the innings comes to an end. Mumbai will need 177 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over. 7 off it. Mumbai, a 7 for none. Deshpande, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the southern end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edge, but it drops safely. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Over Mumbai, a 16 for none. Rahman from the northern end. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Smacks that away through the gap. Nicked it. They've gone up here. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Great shot through the gap. Pandya ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Huge edge.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
We'll want to make use of that extra delivery. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be four.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Rahman from the northern end. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's a confident appeal.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, 5 off it. Mumbai, a 37 for 3. Chahar, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the southern end. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Doesn't beat the infield. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
For 5, the new batsman heading out to the crease at number 7.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, through the gap. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Chaha from the southern end. Couldn't get it through the field. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 8 for the Mumbai Indians.
He's got their tail up.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the northern end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Misses everything. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nicked it. Edge, but it drops safely. Patirana ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edged. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 9.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Chahar getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Patirana from the northern end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Chawla has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. got that away nicely. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
59 for 7.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Was quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. Over Mumbai, a 61 for 7. Ali comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Stumped. Lovely deception. Got it right from the first ball of the over. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
8. The left-hander is coming into bat at number 10 for the Mumbai Indians.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
Well, you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Some aggressive shots would be ideal at the moment.
Patirana coming back into the attack. Gets that away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Ali from the northern end. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Brilliant diving stop. Incredible. What a grab. Out. What a screamer.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Please welcome the new batsman at number 11 for the Mumbai Indians.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Doesn't beat the infield. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. Mumbai, a 74 for 9. Couldn't get it through the field. They've gone up here. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Well, you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Some aggressive shots would be ideal at the moment.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Gone, takes it easy and seals the win.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels.
Well, there was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display. that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.